Pauli Hirvonen has been making Finnish lures for a good few years. He, like many other Finns, started it as a hobby, but was asked for more from friends and others who like the quality and colours he incorporates into his craft. Pauli recommends that if you're making lures as a hobby, then you should do it properly, or not at all. The lures can see a fair amount of fish over a lifetime, and the last thing you want is to lose a great fish because your lure was badly made. The commercial companies who produce these lures have special lathes that spin the balsa wood into shapes, but if you do it yourself, then these pointers will make sure that the quality you produce is high. The wood used is balsa and it needs to be shaped well and accurately. Making a template from other lures is a good way to go in the beginning, until you become better at making your own. As you can see, there are a few processes to ensure that you are making the correct measurements from the original block of balsa. It's difficult to see here, but it's a good idea to have the trench for your hook holding wire cut into the wood before you begin building each one. If you don't use these templates at each stage, you will find that the symmetry of the wood will be off and can affect the swim action later. It can also waste a lot of time trying to carve until you feel you have the shape you want. There's no wrong or right in this, as it's down to what you want and how well your method works. A good quality carbon steel blade, not longer than the one on this film, is best to use. It will require a lot of sharpening to keep the whittling smooth and accurate. There are a lot of Finns who make their own knives for whittling and hunting, and many of them use Damascus steel. A few of the Finnish manufacturers of blades are Rossini, Martine and Ahti. Different grades of emery cloths are needed for fine sanding of the lure. Common sense will keep you right on which grades that will suit your needs. Stainless steel wire and appropriate pliers for bending your hook holders in place are a must for your lures. This glue here is simple wood glue. Some people prefer to use an epoxy resin as they feel it's stronger, but if the lure is finished well, the glue will hold for years. The amount of lead is an important factor in the lure, and depending on the species you intend using it for, will depend on how much you put inside each lure. Pauli prepares many lures at a time to one stage before continuing with the next level of painting and adding the important swimming lip.